Most fight fans can agree that the next UFC pay-per-view event is not worth $65, but perhaps if we drink enough, our judgment will be impaired to the point where we actually purchase the event. Either way though, my name is Flying Brian J, and this is my beer pairing suggestion for UFC 222. Here's what I did. I snagged a few different options from my beer fridge, put them on my table, and then sort of picked one at random for what I'm pairing with UFC 222. I happened to end up with a European Blonde, XX Bitter by Brewery de Rank out of Belgium to be specific. To me it feels like the UFC did something real similar for this main event. For all I know, they closed their eyes and threw a dart at a list of possible opponents for Chris Cyborg, and they ended up with Kunitskaya. Since filming the pour, I've drank the beer and it turned out to be pretty damn good, but going into it I had no idea as it was my first time being exposed to Brewery de Rank. Sure, Kunitskaya is the Invicta Bantamweight champion, and many hardcore fans know who she is and what her background is, but the average fan will have no frickin' clue. Ultimately, the UFC is giving Cyborg yet another 135-pounder to defend her 145-pound belt against. The fight might end up being one that keeps us on the edge of our seats the whole time, and there is a slight chance that Cyborg could get upset here, but pre-fight it seems like we're leading yet another lamb to slaughter against Cyborg. What I think you should do for the co-main event of the evening is get your favorite beer, one that has never let you down, that you think is phenomenal, top of the line, and then pour yourself a really small portion of it. Because Frankie the Answer Edgar versus Brian T-City Ortega is a matchup that I really doubt will let fight fans down. We are really looking forward to it, and the winner will get a title shot against Max Blessed Holloway, and I think this fight should be 25 minutes so we could really get a feel for what Brian Ortega could do in a 5-round main event if he were to have to go in there against Max Blessed Holloway. And really, if we're looking at it this way, shouldn't all title implication fights, #1 contender fights be 25 minutes? I think so. But T-City versus The Answer is only a 15-minute 3-rounder, and I'm just kind of sad about that. But whatever you choose to go with, maybe it's a barrel-aged quad or a small portion of Namaste by Dogfish Head Brewing Company. Big box beer, or of course, puff on that Chiba. Just do it responsibly. Cheers.